Good morning, Las Ventanas, and welcome to Las Ventanas Live with Brittany and Joe.
Good morning. Happy weekend. The weekend has arrived.
We're finally
and the sun
here.
is out.
It's very bright.
It's a nice day.
Hopefully you don't get blown away. Be safe when you go outside.
Yes.
I have a couple of alerts before we get into the weekly. The first thing, the activity sheets. So the activity sheets that were on the front table, when you walk right into our community, the front lobby area, you will see that there's a big table that usually we had the little magazine turner that we put the activities in. You're probably wondering where it went. It is now in the sunroom. So it is in the sunroom on the desk that also has I believe it's a computer or
Yes,
the iPad.
Yes.
Yeah, the other iPad kiosk for Cubicle. It is on that same table now. So if you're wondering, where do I get my activities? It is in the sunroom now. So sorry for the mix up. I wanted to make an announcement. If you know your friends who don't usually watch this show, please alert them and please tell them where they can find the activity sheets now. Also, our ladies' tea and our men's breakfast, let me find that. It is coming up next week. And don't forget, we do have some deadlines. So the ladies' tea, as you can see, the deadline is Sunday, March 13th, which is this Sunday. I want to alert everyone because we don't quite have 25 women signed up. We do need at least 25, even within the 20s and close to that, but we're not even at 20. We're at 16 as of right now. So I do not want this event to be canceled. Remember, the event will be canceled if we don't get enough, about 25. Even 22 is okay. We need to get at least close to that number in order to do the event. So ladies, if you're looking at this and you're like, oh my goodness, I forgot to sign up, please sign up for this event. Also for the men, let me make sure I go back to the right one. And yes, okay. For the men, your deadline is coming up, but it's Tuesday, March 15th. So you have a couple of more days, and just to let the men know, we actually have 20 of you signed up.
We only need a few more.
I know, which is amazing. At this point, we're basically know that we're having it.
Says we need 24 as our magic number.
Oh,
That's
now
what she wants to see.
Okay.
24.
And I know we can, even if we get to 20, 22, 23, I think we'll be okay. Like the men are already at 20. So please, men, you're doing a great job.
Keep signing up. It's going to be a terrific breakfast.
Yes.
And the tea is going to be nice too. We would hate to see that. Us not have that.
Exactly.
So please make sure you support it and sign up.
Please sign up on Cubicle. All right, those are my little alerts. I want to get into the week. We are starting with Monday, which is Purim. We do have a Purim event, and that's going to be at 3:00 in the Tuscany room. We do have Richard Fogel coming in from Temple Sinai to do a program for you all. So please sign up on Cubicle. There will be snacks. We're going to save it for the end because we're actually able to have AL with us. So we'll have AL and our residential living, independent living residents together. So we'll have food available, but not until the end. So keep that in mind. Also, we have our great courses. We'll start with the spring conservatory, our Bellagio trip. I didn't see that it was full yet, but we do have a good number going. Remember, we leave at 10, so make sure you are at the front lobby 10 minutes before we leave. We go, we look at the beautiful conservatory, and yes, it's actually opening, I think today, as of the weekend. It just opened. So the exhibit is brand new and we'll be seeing it within the first 3 days of it opening. So please sign up. And then we all know that lunch at Sadel's Cafe is just delicious. So we'll have a great time together. So please sign up for that. We also start the new great courses, the Maya to Aztec, this Monday as well. So a lot of fun things happening Monday going on. We have a vendor coming in, the Paparazzi Jewelry, Tuesday, the 15th at 9. So be on the lookout for her in the living room area. You have your resident council and town hall meeting in person. So that'll be in the La Paloma dining room at 1:30 on the 15th as well.
That would be nice.
Very, very nice. So please
An
join us.
in-person event. No
We love it.
Zooming, no Zooming this month.
No, I think it'll still be available, but please, if you can get to the.
It will be if we really want it.
Yes, but please get to the dining room. Spring break for Allie. So this week for our Wednesday and Thursday 9 a.m. classes, they're on spring break, so there won't be any classes. So keep that in mind. It'll resume the next week. Talking about resuming the next week, we also have other things being canceled, but St. Patrick's Day is coming up. So we won't have Thursday night entertainment. That'll resume next week, but the Thursday night is being replaced with a St. Patrick's Day celebration. Let me see if I have a flyer. I do. So St. Patrick's Day entertainment will be our celebration for St. Patrick's Day on the 17th, Thursday at 6:30. So it'll be an after dinner celebration. Please sign up, bring your green hat, your green balls, anything green. Just bring everything. We'll have a great time. And remember, that's in place of Thursday night entertainment. So we will have Thursday night entertainment, but the next week. Almost done here. We have on Friday, March 18th, a couple of things. I want to start first with our follow-up with our cubicle session. So it's the follow-up for the activities cube. That's at 9 o'clock in the Tuscany room. And men's breakfast. So guess what? There won't be any trivia. Right. No trivia. However, I'm still going to get some St. Patrick's Day trivia out the next week. So be on the lookout for that. But there is no trivia this week because of men's breakfast, which we already talked about, but it is 9 a.m. La Paloma dining room. Exciting. Sign up. And we will have our visionaries meeting at 2 o'clock in the Tuscany room Friday the 18th as well. We're going to have Joan Vogel on the show on Monday, just so she can tell you a little bit more of what we will be doing for this meeting. So you'll get all of the flyers in your cubby this weekend. So please take a look at them. If you know anyone that might not have joined this meeting before because they are newer residents, please invite them. This is a great way to kind of learn about what your residents are. Your peers are using to help technology. Them. Exactly. Yeah. So
and tomorrow and today, not today, it's not tomorrow, it's today, it's Saturday. Saturday is National Glaucoma Awareness Day. So there you are. So we definitely, I mean, there's lots as we age, our whole body ages, including these beautiful eyes of ours, right? So they can dry out and there can be all kinds of things that can go haywire with pressure and vision problems. And there's a lot of technique, a lot of great technology out there to help people. So why not learn from the best and share amongst yourselves, you know, what resources are out there. So we encourage people to come. You don't even have to be visually impaired to come to the visionary class and the meeting.
It's a support.
It's just a support group. So
please come. It'll be amazing. It is a show and tell. So Joan will talk more about that, and she'll probably bring some things of her own that helps her with her vision daily. So
good.
Well, that's all I have. I'm going to continue to let Joe take it from here.
Okay. Just a fun fact, this weekend is National Girl Scouts Appreciation Weekend. It's actually today on Saturday. So if those of you who are out and about happen to be in the community and seeing some Girl Scouts, I'm sure they will be working very hard this weekend, celebrating and trying to sell their major fundraiser, which are the Girl Scout cookies. So be prepared. If you do go out, you can't have just a few shekels in your pocket anymore, though. I will tell you, the Girl Scout cookies are now in a box that's about that looks too big. It's not coming across the screen. It's a small condensed box with like 2 sleeves of cookies, and it's up to $5 now. But you have to remember, they're great quality cookies. They have all different varieties, all very nice. Every year they come up with some new things, and then they have the old standards, and everybody has their favorites, I'm sure. But remember, when you are purchasing the cookies, we are purchasing them to honor the Girl Scouts, and it is a fundraiser for the Girl Scouts. So if you think about it that way, my John was a little tight. He's like, what, $5 for my peppermint cookies? I love those Thin Mints. But I said, well, it's a donation for the Scouts.
It is, and they use the
So-
credit cards now too. So you
Yes,
can't
they
say,
do.
oh, I don't have cash.
That's right.
Their mother brings out the Square cash from her phone, so you can use a credit card. So.
Yep. I don't know how many of you were Girl Scouts back in the day. I know I was. I was a brownie first, then graduated to Girl Scouts. So yes, indeed.
I was
Yep.
a brownie. What's the one? Is it junior? What's a junior? I remember I was a brownie and then a junior.
Junior.
Is it like a junior brownie?
Maybe.
I don't know. It was like all brown and then it went to like green or something
Yes,
weird.
it was usually it's brown first with like a little brown beadie. It
Mhm.
was, although I'm sure they've changed all of that now. This is definitely dating myself. My Lord, that was over 50 years ago. So there you go.
Well, it's still brownie. I still knew the brownie. I
There
know
you
I
go.
was.
There you
And
go.
then they were like, we'll see them out there in the streets.
All right. And it also happens to be Plant a Flower Day. So of course, we are turning into our daylight savings time. We are turning those clocks ahead to the staff out there and to you folks living out there. If you have appointments, if you're going to church, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that you are mindful of the clock change. Many of us that have technology devices, smartphones, they will change for us, thank goodness, so we don't have to remember that. But if you have just a regular alarm clock in your apartment and you need to get up for some particular reason on Sunday, know that the clocks are pushing forward. So you need to go back forward, okay? Go back, or I mean, don't go back, go
Push
forward,
forward.
push forward, push forward. Okay. I wanted to say thanks to everyone. I know we've had a real campaign lately about trying to talk about Cubigo and encourage people to use it. Indira has been here with us from the Cubigo company. And I just want to say thanks to all of you that have really supported it. And really, there is a heightened awareness of Cubigo after all these initiatives. We had some people here on the campus yesterday from our corporate headquarters. They're going to be featuring Las Ventanas in a very big major human good event that's coming up and congratulating us on our kudos for using technology and using Cubigo. And so that has been terrific. I know that Indira had recently asked that we dispense a little mini survey, which is kind of just like a real helpful baseline for all of us. It is to have you give us feedback about what electronic devices you have in your home. What do you use? Do you use a smartphone, a cell phone, or do you use an old-fashioned flip phone and you don't have access to technology? Do you use a tablet, an Android phone? Do you have a computer or an old desktop that you're comfortable with? So whatever that device is, we would like to know what it is that you have, because depending what you have, we can help get you hooked up the proper way, because it can look a little different. The screens can look a little different depending what device you have, and you might be confused. So it's easy to get confused with technology. So I thank all of you thus far for submitting it. The questionnaire was very simple. It just wanted to know your devices and then whether you use Cubigo or not, and then some comments. And if you were interested in learning more, then certainly we will be scheduling times and we will be having all kinds of opportunities for you to get to learn Cubigo better. But it has been great. I happened to be up there today and I did a little count. It looks like we're up to about 80 people that have returned the survey.
Returned, okay.
Yes, so that is very good. We would love to hear from all of you. All of you. We would love to hear from all of you. But we are up to over 80 people that have submitted thus far. So we encourage you to continue to get us that information so we can help you, okay, and make it a lot easier for you. So thank you thus far for your feedback on that. I did have just one last thing I wanted to mention. We had a little mini meeting today of all of our resident bartenders that actually assist us in the facilitation of our social hour that we have. And that is held, for those who may not know it, on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 4:30 in the library. Is it 4 or 4:30? 4? Oh, I was thinking it was 4:30.
No worries.
4 o'clock.
That's when the
My
party really
apologies.
gets started.
Yeah. I'm thinking dinner starts at 4:30. That's right. 4 o'clock. All right, 4 o'clock. And we would encourage any of you that are interested in coming down. The reason we like to call it a social hour is that it is a scheduled activity through Cubigo. We're going to set a kind of a max at about 30 people. We think about 30 can sit in there comfortably. But what we would encourage you to do is to please sign up for it. And then you're welcome to come down, but to please stay. We kind of formulated some guidelines that we have that are going to surround the happy hour because it is an activity. And what we really would like for you to do is to stay and socialize because it's a social hour. So that's the point of it. It's not to come down and to get a drink from the bar area and then leave and go sit somewhere else or go back to your room. That's not the purpose. The purpose is for a social hour for people to sit together and to enjoy each other's company while they're having a drink.
Yep.
So
Network.
we would encourage that you would, honor our guidelines. We also did decide to put some parameters in place where being that we're only going to be open for an hour, it's not like it's a very extended long period of time. And many of you go from the happy hour or the social hour right into the dining, right? So we would like to have it be a 2-drink maximum. So we have, definitely you can enjoy your drinks before dinner. And then when you move into dinner, if you're a wine drinker, you can certainly avail yourselves of some additional wine, but we just want to put some kind of parameters in place. We would like for people that are going to enjoy the snacks as well. We have snacks and the snacks aren't really meant to load up and then take back to your room. Again, it's an event. There's a purpose. There's a method to our madness. We don't want you just coming down and hitting and running. It is a social hour designed for people to gather together. We need to start reconnecting. We need to stop self-isolating and being apart. We want to be together. And this is what the design of this is. So we would ask that you would sign up for it. Okay. And support our resident bartenders.
Yes, and they're amazing.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I think that was it. There wasn't anything else I wanted to mention.
I think that's all I had too.
Okay.
Everyone sign up for ladies' tea, please. We want that to go.
Yes.
And everyone have a safe weekend. Goodbye.
Enjoy. Good weekend, all.
Oh, and your weekly should be out, so go grab them. Bye.